This is how to crochet the Tunisian stitch part 2. We are on row 2, and instead of working into the back loop of the chain, we are going to work into each one of these vertical loops going across the front. So this is technically considered the Tunisian single stitch. Just like with crochet, you can add half, double, and double stitches and all that kind of stuff. You would just have to yarn over first, and then when you work your way back across, instead of yarning over and pulling through 2 like you would with a single crochet, you would yarn over and pull through 3 or pull through 2 twice, yada yada. If you want to see stitch tutorials on the other ones, I can do those as well. I love making stitch tutorials. Just let me know in the comments and I will get to them. But the number one complaint with Tunisian crochet is that it curls. And that was my complaint the first time I did it. I actually made that blanket I have on my page, and I decided to take my iron and iron out the curls, because the curls only last for like the first 5 to 10 rows, and then after that it's perfectly flat. So I thought, oh well, it must just be the stitch. But you cannot iron it out. I don't recommend it. I felted and matted the edges of my blanket and it looked weird, so don't do what I did. But if you do want to mitigate the curl, make the loops as big as possible. And if you're still having a problem with curling, go up 1 or 2 hook sizes, maybe even 3. If you're the kind of person who likes to pull their stitches tight after every single stitch, I would highly recommend going up 2 to 3 hook sizes, because pulling stitches tight is a habit for many crocheters, and trying to crochet loosely when you're used to crocheting tightly just isn't a thing for very many. You can also, if it still curls even though you've done all of these things, you can stretch it out, and that does help. So the reason it curls is because the loops that we pull up going from the right to the left are tighter than the yarn over and pull through 2 that we do when we're going from the left to the right. So when we're pulling up loops, we're working on the front side of the stitch, and then when we're pulling through, we're working on the back side of the stitch. If the back side is not as even in tension as the front side, then the front side is going to kind of cinch in, kind of like a snail house, I guess, and it's going to give you that curl. But be sure to like and follow. I post stitch tutorials every single day again, so happy hooking!